When I saw Jack, the first thing that came to mind was something just didn't fit because he was in business casual clothes with a backpack on. So nobody was chasing him. He wasn't running.
So he wasn't running from something.
He wasn't running from something, and I figured he was running after something because he wasn't out for exercise.
Jack Landel was running after something.
I just started running that way after the bus.
A prized possession left on a bus headed back to the city.
As I passed him, he stopped running in his tracks and just put his head down.
I was sobbing. I was real beat up. My brother passed away. His jacket's on the bus. Like, I really need that back. I don't know what I'm going to do. We were best friends since he was born.
Jack's brother Ben was taken too early and with little warning. Ben was a soccer and track star at Ramapo High School. By his sophomore year, he drew interest from D1 universities. At the age of 17, he was surprisingly diagnosed with a rare form of cancer, so aggressive, it took him in 9 months.
They had bunk beds here. This is a little bit of a hard room for me to be in.
Ben's family has kept every trophy, every honor, every medal. Ben was a heck of an athlete.
He was a tremendous athlete and a huge sports fan.
His favorite team was the Steelers. He was even invited to watch a game from the sidelines.
Ben was in charge of getting waters for all of the players. And as soon as he took his bucket hat off, James Conner just came walking right over.
An instant connection was made with one player. Running back James Conner also endured his own fight against cancer.
He was present. He cared. They had a great long conversation, and then James signed the jersey. For that day to be so special for him was an enormous gift.
The jacket he wore on that day was now out of sight, on a bus, somewhere in New Jersey. Then Sergeant Tagliarini stepped in.
And I said, well, jump in, jump in the back. We'll go take a ride. We'll find the bus.
Not even knowing the route, the sergeant just hit the lights and the accelerator until the search concluded.
Any other jacket, I would never have seen it again. But I know it was his jacket. It was one of his favorite jackets, so he made sure I got it back. So to me, that just puts another piece of him on it. You try to handle it the way he would have handled it.
Do you think that he would have handled that the same way?
He'd have caught the bus. That's what would have happened. Ben would have caught the bus.
Ben passed away 1 year ago this month. His memory still lives on the fields of Wyckoff, in the hearts of his family, and the actions of everyone he touched.
I would have done it for any resident. I was especially glad to, that it was Jack Landel and that I was able to give him a lift, and, in more ways than one.
It made me realize how beautiful the world is around us despite the tragedy that we have been through. We know that our community is beautiful.
Sometimes a seemingly innocuous act can have a world of impact.
Lasting effects.
And that's where it all comes
Lasting
full circle the
effects.
most, because Ben understood that more than anybody.
That's true. There are so many wonderful people in this world, and it's one of those moments where you realize he's still here.
Jack says he still wears his brother's jacket, but never again when he's riding the bus. Good policy.
Gosh.
What a tremendous story, right?
The spirit is still with them.
What a bond.